Hey, this is Val, and I am sending you a little message today about living your life and living your life to the fullest because today I went to a service for Kevin Gilchrist, JT's brother. It was a beautiful service. It was a beautiful service. And while I was sitting in the service, I thought about what King Solomon said. He said that it's better to go to the house of mourning than it is to go to the house of rejoicing. It's better to go to a funeral or a homegoing service than to go to a party because there is the end of all life. When you go to the house of mourning, there's the end of all life, and the wise person would rather be there than go to a party, because when you go to the house of mourning, you get to consider your life, and you get to consider what your name is, what your reputation is, what you stand for. And when you know what you stand for, when you know why you're here, and you know your contribution that you're to give to the world, then everything changes. Everything changes. So today I went to the house of mourning, not sad and sorrowful and downtrodden for Kevin, no, because Kevin lives. I went rejoicing and celebrating his life and celebrating his musical gift to us, and celebrating that fire pit he built in the backyard of JT's house for us to come together, with women coming together for release, and we did amazing um, processes of forgiveness and release over that fire pit that Kevin built for us. So he is alive, and he is alive in our hearts and in our minds. So I wanted to send this message to you to live your life. Live your life. Don't live your life like you have all the time in the world. You don't. Don't live your life like, oh, I'll get it done tomorrow. I always say procrastination is a terminal illness. You know why? Because it is. It's killing you. And don't live your life from a place of hesitation and I'll do it later and I'll do it tomorrow, or from a place of regret. I didn't do it yet. I should have. Don't should on yourself. Live your life. And when you live your life fully, all the way, I mean live your life all the way, full on, then your life makes a difference. Then you commit to walking your purpose. You walk your purpose, and then you commit to living what God has for you. Live your life. And as you live your life, and as you do what you know you're here to do, and you don't get in the way of it, and you allow yourself to be used by the divine, you allow yourself to be used by the divine. You say to the divine, use me. That powerful prayer. Or you say the Isaiah prayer, here I am, send me, I'll go. When you get to that place, your life is full and good and vibrant because you're all the way alive. You're vibrantly alive. And that only comes from living at the edge, out of the comfort zone, living at the edge of reality, the edge of creation, pushing the edge of what we are here to create and bring forth. The eulogy was about Lazarus. And when Yeshua, the Christed One, said, Lazarus has fallen asleep, but now I'm going to wake him up. And the disciples were like, well, if he's sleeping, if he has a good night's sleep, that's a good thing, right? Because we know he was sick. So isn't that a good thing? Why are you going to go wake him up? They didn't ascertain. They didn't understand what was really going on. The same thing here now, that nothing ever dies. All things continue living in different forms. Life perpetuates itself in different form. And so Lazarus, the Yeshua, the Christed One, knew that there was an aspect of Lazarus that wasn't dead. It was the mantle of flesh. It was the body that he left behind. He wasn't gone. That's why he could be called back into the body and walk out of the grave. Not even surprising Many people have done it. Many resurrections in the word that is the Bible and many other holy books have people coming back from the dead. Nothing strange about that. So, my message to you, live your life. You do not know the day or the hour. You don't. So live it like today could be the last.